Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florentin and this is Music Drive number 8. Now I haven't done a Music Drive video in a while because my phone carport broke a little while ago. So last week I placed an Amazon order, 2 items in there. I had this new phone carport which I'm using right now, and also a piano book. I did make an unboxing video of that package. I'll place a link at the bottom of this video if you want to take a look. I'm also going to place a link to my Music Drive playlist at the bottom if you want to take a look. I have 7 Music Drive videos so far. This will be the 8th one. So there you go. In this episode, I'd like to briefly talk about the 2019 season of The American Idol. And I'd like to share some things that I like about the show and some things that I don't like so much about the show. Now, I've been watching the show for many years, on and off. I didn't watch it every single year, but I did watch it many years on and off. I watched last year's season in its entirety, and the year before that, and the year before that. This year I watched all the episodes that aired so far, and last night I watched the last episode before Hollywood Week. So here are some things that I like about the show and a couple of things that I don't like about the show. I totally like the variety that you get to see on the show. There's great variety. You get to see musicians of different ages, of different backgrounds, of different music styles, of different musical abilities. You also get great song variety. You get to hear lots of different types of music and lots of songs that I haven't heard before. Not just originals, but just songs that I didn't get to hear before. So that's really awesome. I also like to watch the process that they present in the show, especially as the season progresses and the season moves forward. It's really cool to see the process of how these musicians prepare themselves and how they rehearse and they get coaching and how they strive to improve themselves. So I really enjoy watching the entire process. I also like the judges. The last couple of years anyways, this year and last year, I think the judges are awesome. It wasn't always the same in my opinion. I mean, there used to be judges where there was obvious jealousy, rivalry, and that kind of gave the whole show like a bad taste. In the last couple of years, this year and last year anyways, I thought the judges were very good, and even though they're so different from each other, they're different ages, different music styles, different personalities, and they'll disagree sometimes, and that's okay. But in spite of all these differences, they really get along, they really respect each other, and they really just enjoy being there together. And it's actually quite funny at times to watch the judges interact. So I enjoy that a lot. But some things I don't like so much about the show. Sometimes, obviously, because as a musician, as a guitarist, as a music educator, as a chorus teacher, I sometimes disagree with the choices that the judges make, who to keep on the show, who to send home, but especially with the voting from the audience later down the line as the season progresses and then viewers get to vote. Sometimes the choices are so wrong when people that sing really well are sent home and people who don't sing as well are kept on the show. So I don't like when that happens. Of course, I'm not in the jury for obvious reasons, but so I don't get to really make that call. But I'm just stating my opinion. Sometimes it's so obvious that the decision was wrong, and there you have it. Another thing I don't like is that too many times people are kept on the show or sent home for non-musical reasons. Sometimes I know this is show business and it's important how somebody looks and how they dress and how they carry themselves on the stage, if they're outgoing and whatnot, how they move to the music. I understand all that, but I think that the music itself If you're a singer, the singing or the playing of whatever instrument that you play should be of most importance. And sometimes the jury and especially the viewers I should say, will keep somebody on the show simply because they look good, because they're cute or handsome, because they dress a certain way, because they're funny, anything like that that's not musical, and they will choose to send somebody home who was so much better musically, but maybe didn't dress as well, or maybe didn't speak as much in an interview, or maybe didn't dance as much while singing their song. So I don't like that very much. Another thing I don't like is that sometimes the producers of the show will place too much emphasis on somebody's story. Now, I don't want to be insensitive here. I'm trying not to be insensitive, but it looks to me like too often the producers of the show will emphasize somebody's sad story so much that it'll take away from those competitors that don't have a sad story. You know, not everybody who goes on this show has a sad story to tell. And it's I want to empathize with people that struggle with something difficult, and you feel with them and you feel sorry. But I also want to encourage those competitors who don't have a sad story, who didn't have a major struggle in the last 5 or 10 years, and who are just there and have a normal life, and they should get the same kind of attention and the same kind of chance. And it seems to me that sometimes somebody with a sad story who doesn't even sing that well, unfortunately, would get more slack from the jury and from the audience simply because they have a sad story, and they're allowed to stay longer on the show just because people feel sorry for them. And I know this is going to come across as insensitive, and it's not. It's just a realistic opinion on what I see on the show sometimes. Sometimes a person who's a really good singer but has a normal story is sent home when somebody who is not that good of a singer sings out of tune, singing is pitchy, and is kept on because people feel sorry for them because they had a rough experience or something happened that's really sad. And I'm all for empathizing with people that go through some kind of struggle, but this is a music competition, and it's not fair to send somebody home simply because they have a normal story to tell that's not exciting or shocking or very sad. So every now and then this problem pops up, and I really don't like it. I think I'll stop here because I don't want to come off too negative. I really do like the show overall. I really do enjoy watching it, and I'm planning to watch the entire season. And in fact, after Hollywood Week, when more people go home, a whole bunch of, I think they cut the number in half, and I don't remember what number they end up with after Hollywood Week, but it's like top 50 or something. I'm not sure, top 30. I'm not sure. When that happens, I'll try to make some predictions of my own of who's gonna be maybe top 10 or top 5 or top 3 or even the winner, and I'll see how close I can get when the season is over. So anyways, here's my short video on American Idol season for 2019. Hope you can find some time to watch at least some of the episodes. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to write them at the bottom. Please remember that none of the comments I made, especially the dislikes that I shared, are meant to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just simply sharing my own opinion about the show. So that's what it is. It is what it is. If you have suggestions for future Music Drive videos that you'd like to hear me talk about, feel free to write them in the comment section. This is just a series that I'd like to do from time to time, where while I'm driving to school or to church or whatever, talk about some random music topic and just make another video. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a big like if you get a chance. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you're more than welcome to. Thank you very much for that. See you in the next video. Have a great day. God bless. Bye bye now.